listen. When I say Wolves in 5s, I meant Wolves in 5. All right. Look at this Lakers roster. You can tell they ain't got it. We listen. See these ESPN experts. See, we got two things we got to decipher. The ESPN experts, either they want to make LeBron James go and pump him up, right? They want to pump him up to where they just buy, like, you know, you get in love with a girl, you see all the red flags, of her, but you're still in love with her, she's still in the breaking heart, and she know you doing all these dirty things to you. That's what LeBron James did to the media. And these so-called niggas that get paid millions of dollars sit there and tell y'all who gonna win series and who gonna do this, who to bet on with, right? So when that happens, you gotta say it's propaganda, and they knew the Lakers was gonna lose in 5. This roster wasn't good enough. Because all the excuses now, if the roster ain't good enough, they ain't got no rim protection, they ain't big enough, pause, no defense. Luka don't play no defense. We knew Luka ain't play no defense when you traded for him, but when they said Luka, this the heist of the century. What is Nico Harrison doing? That was the talk. Now all of a sudden he did make the right decision. He looking good today because you looking at Nico been around Kobe, been around LeBron, been around Kyrie Irving. He didn't know the work ethic. He came back out of shape, not playing this up his defense up. Yeah, he looked like he made the right decision because I'm not going to invest 10,000 men who don't play both sides of the ball and never get to the promised land. Well, y'all knew that, but y'all didn't report. Y'all didn't say that because y'all love LeBron James so much. Y'all build LeBron James up, and people like me got to slap it back down. Like, no, this is wrong. But anyway, LeBron James has now lost 4. He been in LA 6 times. He been in LA 7 years now? I think LeBron been in LA 7 years. 7 seasons. Is it completed 7 or 6? We're gonna go down. First year in LA. This is why we take the Wild Wild West is different. That's why we say Kobe Bryant was competing in a whole different league. LeBron James, first year. A lot of young talent. You see how good they is, Brandon Ingram, all of them. Julius Randle, all of them. Julius Randle, the one giving them work in the series on his team. Playoff activated mode after the All-Star break. Didn't make the playoffs. Shut himself down. Next year, 100-year pandemic happened. Some shit don't happen in 100 years. A pandemic of the world happened. Niggas didn't want to play in the bubble. He ended up taking the series and they won the championship. That's the second year in LA with Anthony Davis. Third year, you come back, lose, and 5 games to the Suns. First time ever lose in the first round in the Wild Wild West. The second, that's the third. That's his third year. His fourth year, make it to the Western Conference Finals, gets swept by the champions, Denver Nuggets. Come back in the fifth year, lose to the Nuggets in the first round. Lose to the Nuggets first round last year in a gentleman sweep. And this year, his 6th season, lose in the first round to the Minnesota Twins with a top 3 player in the world, Luka Doncic. And then they gonna still say he has no help. The Russians need more players. They need more. Now you gotta work what you got, brother. Cause they say he can go 1 through 5, but we seen Rudy go bad. Can't score for your shit. Just have a game with the ages, 27 and 25, 25 and 24. 2+ blocks. We just seen him look like Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon in his prime. Because we've been taught all our lives that LeBron can play 1 through 5, so LeBron guard him. That's what we was taught. And but we knew that was a lie. Everybody knew that was a lie. Because you watch Orlando Dwight Howard 25 and 13 against him. Didn't guard him. You watch Tim Duncan win championship against him, 07 and in 2013. And then you watch Nikola Jokic destroy him all in the playoffs his team in LA. Didn't guard him, so we knew it was bull job. We watched Dirk Nowitzki destroy him, and he a powerful 19 center, so that 1 through 5 shit is garbage. Just because he can guard go splitter, don't mean he can guard 1 through 5, nigga. So shut that shit forever. Let's talk about this damn West. Let's talk about him. 4 out of the 6 years he been out in the 4 out of the 6 years. He didn't make the playoff, or he was out in the first round. LeBron James in his entire career in the East never was out in the first round. Now, why is that, ladies and gentlemen? I'm telling y'all, he played against 8+ teams that has losing records in that time span when he was dominating the East. And then on top of that, he goes in year 7, joins a super team, Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh in Miami. And then the next year after that, you get Shane Bader, you get Ray Allen, you get all these. Yeah, 3 top 75 players on the roster, plus a Hall of Famer Chris Bosh on that roster in his second year in Miami. Was it second year or third year in Miami? Yeah, second year in Miami. And then so you got all this working for you, right? You have all this working for you. And then you lead them high and dry when Dwayne Wade needs to go bad. Then you go to Cleveland. You go to Cleveland with a young Kyrie, all-star Kyrie Irving, and then you get Kevin Love, who having 26-13 in Minnesota, borderline playoff team, can't get them over the hump. You get that team together. Now you're a superhouse in a sorry East. Let that sit. Ask yourself this question. Why hasn't LeBron James, just ask yourself this question. Why hasn't LeBron James never lost in the Eastern Conference? You know the guy that be D-Rod him on his podcast, give it a Gibberina show, beat him in the first round every time. That's why give it up on his D so much. But when you come out west and niggas say, no, he was 34. Actually, Steph Curry won a championship at age 33. Against the best defense in the league, the defense player of the year gave him crazy work. So don't give me, LeBron came to LA 34. He gonna be an all NBA player this year at 40. So don't tell me you can't have the positive when he you can't have the positive, he's too old, he shouldn't be doing it, and then when he lose, because you can't do that. We're not gonna do that on this channel. We're not gonna let nobody do that. Steph Curry is 37, 50, 38, dominating a second seed while he's the 7th seed. Let's put some respect on Steph Curry won a championship at the age LeBron James came a little. Matter of fact, later. Steph won in 2022. Steph won in 22. Steph was 35. Steph was 34. LeBron came to LA 33. He was turning 34 in December. No, he was in his smack prime. He was all NBA. He was all NBA at that time. Not second team, third. He was first team. So don't give me that bull jive. Cause y'all wanna that the West is crazy and he's realizing that. His first year, at the age he was, Steph Curry won the championship at his age. This nigga was missing the playoffs in the West. He was completely missed playoffs. Bro, I'm lying. This is LeBron's 7th year. He was age 33. Yeah, this is LeBron's 7th year. I'm lying. I missed the year, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. I'm sorry. First year, I missed the year. Okay, first year didn't miss the playoffs. Second year, first year didn't make the playoffs. Second year, win the championship. Third year, lose his Phoenix in 5. The fourth year, he get Melo. They great Westbrook, who's off a triple-double, and who made the playoffs with Bradley Beal in the East, because you know the East is garbage, but he still made the playoffs. You get that. That's his fourth year with 4 Hall of Famers and with 5 Hall of Famers and 4 top 75 players. They missed the playoffs entirely. And then in his 5th year, he made it to the Western Conference Finals. Get swept. The 6th season was last year, losing the first round, and then the 7th season losing. So we got to reiterate that. I got to put that back. I forgot he missed the playoff twice. 7 years he missed the playoff twice, and 4 out of the other 5 years. 4 out of the 7 years he out in the first round. One of them he didn't miss the playoffs. So only 2 years he seen success. Western Conference Finals and a championship. It has been a disaster for LeBron James in LA. And you can tell how tough the wall was because the Minnesota Timberwolves not your number 6 seed. The Lakers not your number 3 seed. Because they was like 2 or 1 or 3 games behind each other. They was that tight and that close. That's how the West is. When Kobe won the West in 2008, when he was the first ever MVP, he won the West by 1 game. 1 game. 58 games, and the other team won 57. I think the Spurs and Chris Paul Hornets was 57 win, right behind him. That was the second, third seed, and then everybody 55, 54 win. That's how close it was. That's how close it was this year. But everybody won 50 games. Everybody in the West didn't win 50 games. So Kobe still competed against a different West than this. Kobe was in a different league, in a different era. Kobe's skill set in competition Kobe played against was way different. It's light years different than what LeBron James facing when he was in the East Conference, when they were playing at the same time. That's why he went to all the NBA finals. That's it. You gotta rid yourself of this. While being an all NBA player, LeBron James made it to the finals 1 time, and it was a 100-year pandemic just for that to happen for him. That's why it's a fluke. That's why we don't call ourselves Mickey Mouse. Now this video I can go on and on. I got plenty more videos to make for the day, on this topic. But y'all know what it is. Like the video, comment the video, subscribe. Peace.